Yeah. All right. Hey, I'm Simon. This is Forever Young RC. This is a build that I've been wanting to do for a while. There's a lot of them out there. The IR60 build for the SCX24. I just haven't been able to get around to it. However, I did now. It's here now. It's ready. I'm going to show you everything that I have into the build. A couple of things that I do, maybe a little different. And also, if you stick around right before the running video, I do have one pretty cool tech tip I think you're going to like. I know it makes my life much easier. I want to start off with the body. Like I said, Injora IR60 for the SCX24. I see most people just putting patina paint and making them look rough and stuff. I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to do a little bit more of a neater paint job. Got the black model, had some gunmetal gray, put a couple of stripes on it, and I painted the rear cage with the gunmetal gray also. Man, I really wish I knew how to paint good. Like that guy, Hemi Storm, man, he paints awesome. YouTuber, check him out. However, these hard bodies, they are much easier to paint than the Lexan from the inside. This is about only my second hard body that I've painted, but I think it came out okay. There's some things with the grill, stuff like that, that I want to get touched up and a few other touch-up areas. I like the body. It went together really well, stress-free, had no issues there. Another good job by Injora. It is sitting on the MEUS SCX24 chassis, which I did another MEUS build for the MB24, and I like it very well, so I decided to try the MEUS LCG chassis paired with this IR60 body. It worked out great. Have a few things I did. Being hooked up to the chassis, I love the Pro Line big bores, the 50mm. Now look at this. These are the 50mm shocks, not the short ones. It looks like the short ones, right? Because when I close this sucker up, she's squatted down good because I have my internal spring droop setup that I do. Man, it sits really low. That's what I want. I built this one as kind of a comp build. I think it would be able to handle itself pretty well in a comp to be a hard body. One day we might try and check that out over here in Titusville. Moving on, we got the MEUS isokinetic axles. I wanted to do the Fury Tech Micro Komodo and the Lizard Pro. It's going into my Spectrum receiver. Moving down from that is the OGRC servo that I use quite often in some of my builds. I did have to cut down the rock sliders here to fit, but I've got everything fitting in here, and I can fit a battery right back here. And it gets my weight bias. I put it on the scales. I think it's about 60-40. Close to it. I'll put it up here on screen so you'll be able to see that. A nice weight bias on this that I feel like is gonna crawl up some hills pretty good. And I wanted to build this because I want to see just how much of my course I can conquer with this one. So far, the Red Cat build I did, it does everything the best. So I want to put this one head to head up against the Red Cat and see how they shake out. Now, if you like the content so far, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know what to do. Now I'm going to give you the tip before we go to a few pictures and some running video. This is my tip right here. Anybody know what this is? Looks like a bullet, right? Well, it's not. It's a little bit hollow in there. I got this out of my OS carburetor rebuild kit. What this does right here, it's hard for me to get with these small cars to get these small O-rings over some of this stuff. Like you have to get it spaced out, the shock spaced out from the chassis. And it's nearly impossible for me to get this with my fingers over that. So what this does, you just take this little O-ring, put it over it, stretch it all the way down. Say this is what you're trying to put it over. You just put it over it and just roll it down on top of it, and it rolls right off. And you're on your right on your standoffs or whatever, because they have a couple of different sizes of these in the kit, and I found this works really well for me, saves me a lot of time. So let's get out there on the course, let's run this sucker and see how it does. I'm gonna go right to my toughest lines to see what she's got, because I'm excited to see what I have here, and I've got my fingers crossed it's going to do what I expect it to do. So we'll see. Let's go. All right, this is it. We're gonna go straight to my toughest lines to see what we can get done. All right, let's see what we got on this line right here. Oh yeah, it looks good popping up that little section. Man, it feels really planted. I'm liking this. Oh, right there, it gets pretty sketchy with any of the vehicles. If I can bring it back over. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Now the Ascent 18 is a little bit bigger. So, oh yeah, man. That's nice. All right, good. I like that. All right, let's try the other line over here. Getting that little cutout right there. Oh yeah, okay. Whoa, it's a little one to lift right there. It's over 65 degrees right there. Oh, I gotta get over in the left and set the tire down a little bit like that. See if we can shift it. Man, if I could just get some more grip, it would go up that. Just hanging on the edge. I feel like that's a pretty good steep little climb there. Nice. Yeah, this one feels much more planted, like more than any of my other ones. Much more planted. All right, we'll see how it maneuvers over the rest of the course. Not as tough. Now I haven't even been able to take the Red Cat up this one. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, if I can get up this, it'll be crazy. All right, we're back. In the comments, let me know how you guys think that this did. It drove about like I thought it should. It really feels planted out there. It's the most planted feeling vehicle that I do have. I plan on running this one up against the Red Cat some. Let me know if you guys have any experience with the IR60 and the LCG MEUS chassis paired up, or if you have the IR60 paired with the stock chassis. Let me know. I'd like to hear about your setups, what you got going on, what worked, what didn't work. I thought this one did pretty well, but there is some more tuning that I do plan on doing to this that I'm sure that'll help out there. The biggest one being the tires. I have some little guy racing tires, some of the smaller ones that I want to put on here and try. It'll get the center of gravity down just a little bit lower. We'll see where it leaves us on the traction side of things, but they usually seem to do pretty good. So I'm looking forward to trying those out. It was really fun, and I had an awesome time doing it. Really appreciate you guys watching this. Continue being good humans. And I got a couple other videos up here that I'd like for you to watch.